Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a silver stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 10th day of January, 2023, I'd like to welcome you over to, join us with a good morning to you at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 6:30 a.m. on the West Coast. Also, huge shout out and a big thank you to all of our channel members. Be a lot more challenging without your support. Now let's head over here to JM Bullion. I'll hit reload to see where those spot prices are. So it looks like gold's at 437 to 1884.58. Silver's down 8 cents to 23.81. Platinum down 220 to 1096.26, and palladium now down $2.24 to 18.17. Interesting. That took a hit. Now let's look at the bam. There you go. So we're looking at here 1650, and you're asking, well, what is 1650 all about, right? Yeah. So you take 4031 and you do the math there, 2381. Well, it was 2381. It's 2386 now. But anyway, long story short, the premium is still about $16.50 for the American Silver Eagles from 2023. And guess what? It's in stock and it's shipping as of today. So that's pretty cool. You should be getting your American Silver Eagles rather soon. Sooner than later, I would suspect, unless you got the NGCX. And I believe that one's going to be shipping in January. So let's pop over to the Google machine. And I've typed in shortage, as you can see there. It says mid-labor shortage, Washington aerospace plants hire untapped talent. Isn't that interesting? Bakers hit by nationwide egg shortage. Yikes. We use eggs in a lot of stuff, folks. You'd be surprised. Look at this. Please don't get a chicken. New Zealand egg shortage sparks scramble for poultry. A real scramble. Alaska suffers an egg shortage. Colorado's egg shortage raises prices, leaves grocery stores bare. Think about that. I think this would be an excellent opportunity to raise chickens. Did you see what I did there? Excellent opportunity. So a lot of stuff going on there with the chickens and eggs, and it gets even more interesting because I put layoffs, right? Goldman Sachs Reddy's biggest layoff since the financial crisis. What do they mean by that? Let's put it in perspective, right? Yeah. Financial crisis. Maybe 2008. Yeah. Also, Twitter layoffs, Twitter employees, Amazon laying off 18,000, maybe more. And what's interesting is that we are in there's a labor shortage, isn't there? There's a labor shortage. However, there's some companies that are laying off people. So some of those industries might not be doing as well as they have been in the past. So they're shedding jobs, right? And what is that going to say? All those people have to move over to a new line of business. And let's talk about prices, right? So used vehicle prices are going down. Egg prices are going up. In fact, they're ridiculous. Oil prices will be going up, it looks like, in the future. We're about $80 right now for a barrel of Brent crude, and that's the best stuff you can buy, I imagine. At least one of the top dog of oils, because it needs to be refined way less than your regular barrels of oil. So that's why it's a little more expensive. But, look, price increases are coming. So we're looking at shortages, we're looking at price increases, and what do y'all think that means for our silver and our gold, right? It all leads up to one thing, right? Yeah, I would think so. Now, let's head over here to the bullion sales at the United States Mint under American Eagle sales by month, and we don't have any new information to share with you on bullion sales. But what I can do is share with you some information that I saw here this morning, and it's really cool, actually. So here we are at the 2023 product schedule for the United States Mint, and they did add the Native American $1 coin, rolls and bags, featuring Maria Tall Chief. We still have the American Innovation from Ohio, but check this out. So at the end of February, that's it on the Mint schedule, right? It stops at the Congratulations set of 2023 and the American Eagle 2023 1-ounce silver proof coin. Okay, so if you go down just for a few dates before summer, you'll see here the American Women Quarters proof set and the American Women Quarters silver proof set, right? Well, let's go over to, bam, my product subscriptions, and I'll scroll down here and it'll show you the dates. So if you're ever looking for dates on this particular schedule, you will see them first on your subscriptions. Okay, so check this out. We have an April 4 release for the American Women Quarters silver proof set. All right, and then late March, I believe that is March 21st. It says there, American Women Quarters proof set, and that's MG. So those are going to be dropping at that point. And one thing that's really interesting I wanted to share with you is if you are subscribed to any of these products, you can actually go to this column here in quantity, all right? And it doesn't matter if it's active or not, but you can go to that quantity and go, bam, look at that. You can only subscribe for 5 of those American Women Quarters proof sets. And that just goes to show you, folks, it is a hot product. Maybe not as hot as the Morgan and Peace dollars, but it still garners only 5 subs. And not only that, on the day that it actually drops, you know what? you don't get, let me see if I can get 5 and if it's still available. Yep, it's still available. So yeah, on the day it drops, will it even be available? And will there be a household order limit the day it drops? Absolutely, because check this out. Let me go down, American Women's Quarters Proof Set. Yep, household order limit of 5. So you can only enroll in 5, and on the day it drops, it has a household order limit of 5. So I believe that the United States Mint is seriously considering this is going to be a limited product and a limited year. I'm telling you, folks, I may have, kind of talked about this one over and over, but I'm stressing it. I talked to the assistant mint director, and this upcoming year is going to be challenging getting all the products you want to get into your hands. I'm telling you. So there's American Women Quarters Proof Set. I got the dates there, March 21st and April 4th. So I thought I'd share that with you. Now, we don't have any other new dates considering looking at the rest of the schedule here for the subs, but that's okay. I think those two are awesome. Now let's keep on keeping on. And this came up, I think just yesterday. And it says the United States Mint announces call for artists. And yep, January 9, Artistic Infusion Program invites artists to design nations' coins and medals. And this is a really cool article because it shows you how much they make for each design. Pretty cool. It says here, and this is out of Washington, D.C., the United States Mint is pleased to announce a call for artists to participate in the Artistic Infusion Program, the AIP. Established in 2003, the AIP, the Mint's AIP, contracts with talented professional American artists who represent diverse backgrounds and a variety of interests. The AIP was specifically designed with the objective of enriching and invigorating the designs of American coins and medals. That's the United States. I paraphrase. The program meets that goal by developing a pool of talented external artists who are prepared to work closely with the Mint staff, including the United States Mint chief engraver and medallic artists, to create and submit new designs for selected coin programs throughout the year. Interested artists are highly encouraged to submit applications for considerations. Now, I don't believe that you need to be a United States citizen, as Emily Domstra is probably one of my favorite artists besides Joseph Mena. And, she's Canadian, right? So I think that's amazing. So AIP artist designs are found on many coins and medals. In most cases, the artist's initials appear on the final coins or medals, along with the initials of the Mint medallic artist who sculpted the selected designs. Artist information includes in historical documents, certificates of authenticity, that's COA, and promotional materials. Here we go with the money. Artists who join the AIP work under the task order contract from their own studios, right, in their own offices, providing candidate designs in the form of finished drawings, right? Under current AIP provisions, artists are paid $2,000 to $3,000 per assignment. And in addition, artists receive a $5,000 bonus for every design selected for use on a coin or medal. So you could up to get about $7,000 to $8,000 on a coin. Not too bad, but it's not going to, you don't get, yeah, you can't set your teapot on that, can you, forever? You'd have to do so many in a year. It says here the Mint will be accepting applications for this program beginning January 23rd, and that's in 13 days, less than 2 weeks from now. Looks like 2 weeks from Monday, yesterday. At noon Eastern Time, applicants must fill out an application form and submit 5 to 10 images of work from their portfolio. Following evaluation phase 1, the Mint may invite selected participants to join the AIP without further evaluation. They're like, yep, they're good, bring them on. Those applicants selected for further evaluation will be invited to the evaluation phase 2, which will require the submission of a resume or CV, a web link to their online portfolio, and the development and submission of a demonstration design. That's really cool, actually, for which each selected artist will be paid a fee of $1,500. That is kind of cool, actually. The Mint is especially interested in artists who will bring innovative perspectives and utilize symbolism in their work to clearly and evocatively, right, convey subjects and themes, from portraits and landscapes to depictions of notable achievements in American history. Coin and metal designs require rendering of range of subjects and themes on a small space. Absolutely. Isn't this cool? So it gives you the instructions how to register. Here's the candidate. Well, look at that. A citizen of the United States. Maybe Emily Domstra is a citizen of the United States and Canadian citizen. Who knows? Got to be at least 18 years of age or older at the time of the application submission. A professional artist with work either published, produced, or exhibited in any design-driven media, such as illustration, graphic design, animation, concept art, comics, collectibles, that's cool, poster art, street art, what, tattoo art, what, or any other outlets where design integrity is at a premium. Folks, this could get really next level with the United States Mint. You know, Topps did something like this with their baseball cards about, I think it was Project 70 or Topps 20 or 2020 or something like that, where they started doing baseball cards with an artistic design elements. And I don't really consider them baseball cards anymore. I consider them works of art. So, wow, this is really cool. Now, it says to be considered, artists must register online at the mint.gov, call for artists, and submit their application, including images, by March 3rd, 2023 at noon Eastern time. That is, you know what? Bam, that's really cool. So let's go over to the plus ones today. Nope, this is not a plus one. This is another article I thought maybe if I had no time, but I just wanted to back up the fact that silver may be very, very undervalued and underrated right now by, well, most everybody. Because, well, let's just go here. This is by Joshua Clapper's Commodities, January 4, 2023. The Elon Musk effect has also reached silver. I don't even know what he means by the Elon Musk effect. It says here the world's richest man. Okay, it says here, if Musk is serious about Tesla's continuity, he will have to secure his silver supply, the need of which will explode as demand for the electric vehicle fleet grows. And I don't think electric vehicles have a future. I really don't. I think the future's hydrogen or even fusion reactors in vehicles like Back to the Future 2, right? I know that sounds silly, but think about it. It can, well, get rid of all that waste too, right? So thought that was interesting. So here we go. I'm going to go down to the bottom here, and it talks about the usage of the solar panel industry. So the solar panel industry uses about 120 million ounces, all right? And today only accounts for 2% of our electricity grid that is powered by solar electricity, right? So several governments around the world will soon mandate 10 or even 20% of wind and solar energy. And I don't think wind is the greatest either. It does do something to the wildlife. Now, it says here, let's assume that the use of silver in solar energy increases fivefold. Well, 5 times 2% is 10%, right? So they're looking at a modest 10%, not a 20, over a period of time. That means solar energy would use 500 million ounces when they only use 120 million. For the record, total demand is currently 1 billion ounces. Folks, there you go. That's the demand they're talking about, and that is the future of silver, in my opinion. Now, this is January 10. We're looking at today, 2023, and this is from National Day or nationaldaycalendar.com. And there's about 5 or 6 of these every single day that they go ahead and list. And I'm just going to bounce them off you real quick. So today is National Houseplant Appreciation Day, Save the Eagles Day, National Shop for Travel Day, maybe go on vacation, National Bittersweet Chocolate Day, National Cut Your Energy Cost Day, and National Oysters Rockefeller Day. Never had them. Doesn't sound too appetizing, but let's go over here to the next item today. Now, this is from the Geological Society. Where do geologists like to relax? Well, I would say with all these rocks around, I would say a rocking chair. But that's just me. What do I know? It's rocking chair. Now, here we go. Look at that. It looks like the cast of Gilligan's Island on that shipwreck, right? So it says here, in our hard time, God gives us a chance to realize our mistake, to improve ourselves. So never take a hard time as a punishment. It's a blessing from God. That's right. It's actually a chance to get closer to God. So if you didn't have that opportunity of a hard time, you know, because you're either going to choose poorly, you're not going to choose, or you're going to choose righteously. Well, when you choose righteously in that hard time, it actually gets you closer to the big guy. So there it is, folks. That's pretty cool. Now I want to head over here to 39's Fine 99.9 KOI News Radio. This is Pink Floyd, and it's Echoes, and it's like a 16-minute song. And we're looking out that window, looking in this window, looking at that window. Yeah, you can kind of see where you're going with this. This is really trippy. So there it is. I want to thank y'all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, I want to invite y'all to subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a silver stacker. Out.